Hi everyone, it's Michelle again. It's day 7 of Marion's 31 days, 31 videos, 31 goals, and this is my finished project that you saw a sneak peek of this morning. I sort of came home from work, had a little rest, as you do when you get over 50. You need to have a nana nap in the afternoon, and then I got stuck into it. It took longer than I expected though, because here it is 9:30 and I've just finished up. So I'll turn it around so you get a better view. I'll just start from the top, hey, we'll scroll down. Alright. Oh, better still. How about that? Now, where do I start? This is the Renaissance Fair paper line, and I've got 3 sheets of this, so I could afford to cut one up, which I don't like to do. These dress forms came from Carleen the Pink Scrapper as part of my last order, and I thank her for that, because I actually did ask her if she could cut me some, and they came as part of my thank you gift. So I very much appreciate that, Carleen. And I painted that little beauty black, then just put 2 rows of lace on her and some ribbon. That was my freebie from an order to Ellen Hutson. And then I just put some flat back pearls also from Carleen, which, you know, I only have that much left. Quite pitiful actually. But that's why I'm only using little tiny bits. The spools I bought at Spotlight on Sunday, as you saw in my haul. And then I just used some Stampin' Up ribbon in the vanilla, and then I just used some vintage photo on it to give it that vintage look. Oh, sorry, God, again, slap me. And these letters here came from Domestic Goddess, again from Graphic 45, and I've got a little haul to show you as soon as I've gone through this, because that was, I bought 2 sheets from Ellen Hutson. It was on special for 50 cents a sheet. And these are black pearls from Prima, and that was the last of my... I'm so distressed I don't have any other black ones. And this music paper was part of a vintage music book I bought from the 1920s from an antique shop, one of Tim Holtz's adage tickets. And all these flowers, or these red ones here, came from my craft shop in town. They don't have much to offer, trust me, but they did have those, and I bought them all. And these little tiny flowers come from I Am Roses, as do these gardenias here. And my leaves I bought at Spotlight last year sometime. And now this green ribbon on the inside, if you can see it, let me see, there it is there, give you a better view. That came from my friend in the US, and it didn't come with pearls in it. It's a different, I don't know what brand it is. It might be, what's that ribbon company called? Most of her ribbons are from this company. But she didn't like it when she got it, so she sent it to me, and I love it. And I just went around and stuck pearls in every single flower. Tedious, but it's effective. I think that about does it. I got the idea from Roxy Fur. Thanks, Roxy. I really, really fell in love with your project. Oh, look, there's so many little strings of hot glue. I'll have to get them all off. But that's it. I'm going to hang that in my craft room, because my craft room is where I do get inspired when I look at all my beautiful papers and that I don't like to touch on most occasions. I just like to look at. I am so pitiful. But you know what it's like, girls. We all like to hoard our papers. Sometimes until the next season when the new paper line comes out, and even then sometimes I don't like to cut into it. Alright, so that's it. Now, what I got today from Ellen Hutson is my new Modern Homemaker paper pad. Oh, I just love it. Almost as much as I love Thrift Shop, and that's my fave. But now let me see if I've got it in the right area. Yes. I'm just realising, you know, I've got my nightie on and you can see it. How crass is that? Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This, look, it says cleaning the food freezer. Dessert recipes. It's just gorgeous. It's so funky. So 60s and 50s. Oh, look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? I haven't seen anyone show much of this online. I don't know whether everyone's taken to it, like thrift shop or what. But when I first saw it, I fell in love with it, and I had to have it. Look at that. Actually, it's all which way, so it doesn't matter which way I put it. Look at that. Look at the old Mixmaster, the old percolator, and an old radio. It's so groovy. So there you go. That's a word from the 70s, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just with a touch of yellow. That's the only colour in the whole sheet. And now I have to get some in 12 by 12 just to... oh yes, and there's this last one, which I really think is quite 60s. But very nice. Alright, and then I got the tin pins. I'm sorry for this noise, ladies. I know it is annoying when you're doing a video. My apologies. I don't know why I stuck them in there. It's probably because I'm so anal. I've got the fan on. See, we've gone from, like, it's either feast or famine in Australia. At the moment it is really hot. So the rain has stopped and the river's gone down, so we're quite safe at the moment, but it's the big clean up starting in Queensland. Okay, so they're my tin pins. And I'll probably hoard those, I won't use those. And they're my wild cards. And there's some really, really fabulous cards in there. Oh, a bit of glare there, sorry. Is that? No, that's worse. But they are really lovely. And then, oh, stop it, making a noise. They're the word stickers. There was one I saw today, which was that's swell. I mean, I was going to say how gay is that? That's just... As I don't mean that in a bad way either. How silly is it? There you go, look at that. These are the chip and stick. This is what I really wanted, believe it or not. Look at the big Mixmaster and the radio. It's beautiful. Oh, there was Happy Home on this, but on the sticker sheet it's got Happy Days, and I went, oh my, Happy Days from the show. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? And then, I don't know where I saw Happy Days now. I think I must be losing the plot. And so there's the sticker sheet. Oh, it's just stunning. Oh, there we go. Look at the clothes on the line, which is how we used to hang them way back then. I don't need to be told how old I am, girls. Not as old as some and not as young as many. Does that make sense? That sounds like something from Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? And I bought a sheet of this because I really, really love the colour of it. And I've got some of the sheets of this, but not many, because I've never been able to get a whole lot of it. But if I had have got this before I did my canvas, that there would have gone in the canvas. So I still might do another one because it's really, really pretty. And there's the other side. I may just hoard that one. And then, of course, they're the two sheets of the Domestic Goddess typeset, typewriter stickers. So there they are, and that's just on the other side. As you can see, I've used the word inspire. So that's it, ladies. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I've got to go for my diabetes test tomorrow. That means a 2-hour test drinking that awful, awful, awful sweet drink. Can't tell you, I've put it off and put it off for a whole 3 months, and now I've got to go back to the doctor's on Monday to have my assessment done, and I'm just having it tomorrow. Let's hope the results get to her in time. Okay, until tomorrow, walk about your evening with beauty. Bye now.